Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the chemical evaluation of the crude drugs, right? So when it comes to the chemical evaluation of crude drugs, so we need to evaluate the drug depend on the presence of the chemical constituents into the given sample of commercial crude drug, right? So this chemical moiety are going to be the parameter to evaluate, right? So whether these chemical are there into the sufficient quantity or not, or these are there into their exact quality or not, so that they can show to the therapeutic value. So with the help of different reagent or color reaction, we are going to evaluate the drug by the chemically. Determination of the active constituents in a drug by chemical test is referred to as this chemical evaluation, right. So chemical test, because of the chemical test with the different reagents or different this chemical moiety, we are going to trace out that with the certain chemical or certain reagent, the chemical present in the crude drug will give the different types of color changes, which will be the indication of the presence of their that chemical into that chemical that crude drug. Okay, the following are the various methods of the chemical evaluation. For example, instrumental methods, right. Instrumental methods are also very important. Chemical test, individual constituents chemical test, or microchemical test. So coming to the instrumental method, they make use of the various instrument for evaluation like colorimetry, fluorimetry, spectrophotometry, right. So in colorimetry we are going to estimate the quantity of the chemical constituents present into the given sample of extract. Estimation of flavonoid, estimation of glycoside, estimation of alkaloid, that we are going to determine with the help of colorimetry, fluorimetry, right. So here also the fluorescence, it is going to tell you about the chemical present in the drug, because what is the type of color fluorescence we are getting, blue fluorescence, red fluorescence, green fluorescence. So different chemical constituents will give different types of reflection of the light, right. That's what in spectrophotometry also we are going to evaluate by the absorption we are going to get, or functional group detection, and so on, right. So coming to the chemical constituents test, for example, these are the like acid value, iodine value, ester value, or used for the identification of fixed oil and fat. So if it is the lipid containing crude drug like castor oil, chol monger oil, linseed oil, groundnut oil, so in such case we have to determine the what is the acid value, the presence of acid content in the your sample, what is the iodine value, the presence of iodine content, right. What is the ester value, saponification value, right. So these are the parameter to evaluate the fixed oil and fat, which is the lipid content, right. So coming to the individual chemical test, there are the tests which are used for the identifying particular drugs, right. For example, drag and drop reagent test is for alkaloid, Born-Traeger test is for glycoside, like gold beater skin test for the tannin. So these for the individual chemical constituents, there are individual chemical test that when we are performing and we are getting the proper observation and inference or color changes, we will be confirmed that the so and so chemical it is present in the given sample of drug. Microchemical test, in this test which are carried on slides, right, micro slides. So for example, eugenol in clove oil. So in clove oil, one of the constituents called eugenol will be there, which is precipitated by as the potassium eugenate crystals. When we are adding potassium hydroxide, it will be precipitated by the potassium eugenate crystals. So when again we are going to observe under microscope, and we can see the crystals, and we will be confirmed that this is the potassium eugenate crystal. So this is the in the given sample of clove oil, there is a eugenol in sufficient quality and quantity, right. So coming to the method of chemical evaluation, extract obtained using petroleum ether, chloroform, ethanol, water was prepared using the respective solvent, right. Whenever we are going for extraction, we need to have the solvent will be having the major role, because ultimately solvents are only responsible to extract out the constituents present in the drug. So that's what, if you go for the increasing order of polarity for the extraction, like first petroleum ether for cellulosic matter, fatty matter, chloroform for the chlorophyll, and ethanol for the alkaloid, glycoside, tannin, and water also it is useful for the so many constants, water soluble constants which is there in the crude drug that can be extracted. So we can use the maceration, infusion, Soxhlet operators or different extractor it is there, percolator, right. So depend on the type of method we are going to select the apparatus, type of apparatus and the solvent also, right. So the extracts along with the positive or negative colors were tested for the presence of the active pharmaceutical or active phytochemicals. For example, tannin, alkaloid, phytosterol, terpenoids, flavonoids, cardiac glycosides, anthraquinone glycosides, saponin, carbohydrates, proteins, amino acids, fixed oils, and fats. These are the different constituents which may be present into your crude drug. So that we are going to test whatever the extract we have got up from the plant, right. The plant material when we are getting and we are making into the size reduction, making into the powder form or coarse form, then we are subjecting for extraction with the different solvent, and with the different solvent extract we are performing the chemical test for these many constituents like tannin, alkaloid, phytosterol, terpenoids, right. So coming to the tannin, what is the ferric chloride test? It is very famous test for the tannin containing crude drug. Add a few drop of 5% ferric chloride solution to 2 ml of the test solution. So whatever test solution means, whatever the extract, pet ether extract, chloroform extract, alcoholic extract, hydroalcoholic extract, in that extract we are going to add the 5% of ferric chloride. The formation of blue color indicate the presence of hydrolyzable tannin. So there are two types of tannin, condensed tannin and hydrolyzable tannin. So when you are getting the blue color with ferric chloride, it will be indication of the presence of hydrolyzable tannin. And the gelatin test, it is also famous for the tannin. Add the few drop of the 1% gelatin containing 10% of sodium chloride to 1 ml of test solution. The formation of white PPT which confirm the test, right. Coming to the alkaloid, so in alkaloidal containing crude drugs, this is the preparation we have to do for the before going to the test. 5 mg of the extract was dissolved in 5 ml of dilute water, right. Whatever extract it is, alcoholic extract or chloroform extract or what. Further 2 molar hydrochloric acid was added until an acid reaction occurred and filter. So HCl we add and you wait for some time and filter it. The filtrate was tested for the presence of alkaloid as detailed below, right. So here the 4 tests: Dragon-Droff reagent test, Mayer test, Hager's test and Wagner's test. So all of you know that the 2 ml of the filtrate what we have done before process was added 1 ml of the Dragon-Droff reagent, and you are getting orange or the reddish brown PPT means it is positive. If 1 ml of the test solution filtrate was added drop or 2 or Mayer reagent, white or creamy precipitate, it is confirm the test. 1 ml of the test solution or filtrate, a drop or 2 drop of Hager's reagent, yellow precipitate, indicate the positive. And Hager's reagent added 1 ml of the test solution, formation of yellow or brown precipitate which confirm the positive for the alkaloid, right. So these are the 4 tests which we can perform for alkaloid. When it comes to the phytosterols, Lieberman-Burchard's test, it is very famous. The extract 2 mg, whatever extract we have got, by the increasing order of polarity solvent we used for Soxhlet or maceration or whatever it is, in that 2 mg of the extract dissolve 2 ml of acetic anhydride, heated to boiling, cooled, and then 1 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid you add. A brown ring formation at the junction, right, brown ring formation, that ring type of formation you can get, and the turning up of the upper layer to dark green color confirm the test for the presence of phytosterol having very good medicinal value, antioxidant property. Triterpenoids, Salkowski test, approximately 2 mg of dry extract shaken with 1 ml of chloroform, few drop of concentrated H2SO4, red brown color formed. At the interface of indicated that the test is positive for triterpenoids. Flavonoids, Shinoda test, a few magnesium turning, add 5 drop of hydrochloric acid and add 1 ml of test solution, right. Magnesium turning, 5 drop HCl, 1 ml test solution. Pink and crimson or scarlet, crimson red, or occasionally green to blue color appeared after few minutes of the, that is the confirm of the test. Alkaline reagent test, addition of 5 drop of 5% NaOH sodium hydroxide to 1 ml of test solution, and increase in the intensity of the yellow color which become colorless on addition of a few drop of 2 molar hydrochloric acid, which indicate the presence of flavonoid. Lead acetate test also very famous. Few drop of 10%, remember 10% of the lead acetate added to 1 ml of the test solution resulted the formation of yellow precipitate, confirm the presence of flavonoid. Coming to the saponin, foam test is very famous. Foam test and hemolysis test is there, like olive oil test is there. False formation, when you will shake with the water for 5 minutes, the foam will form like a saponin, soap, like soap, how the soap is giving the foam, like that. Olive oil test, add few drop of the olive oil to 2 ml of the test solution, shake well, and the formation of soluble emulsion, that is confirmation. Coming to the cardiac glycoside, killer Kiliani test is there, 0.4 ml of glacial acetic acid, this is the main chemical used, glacial acetic acid, a few drop of 5% of ferric chloride solution to a little dry extract, whatever the extract you have got in that dry extract, you add these two, ferric chloride and the glacial acetic acid, further 0.5 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid, H2SO4, the formation of blue color, that is on the acetic acid layer, that is the indication of the cardiac glycoside present. Test for carbohydrate, Mollis test, Burfoet test, and Selon-Foss test, right. 1 ml of the test solution in Mollis test, 1 ml of test solution, add a few drop of 1% alpha nephthol and 2 to 3 ml concentrated sulfuric acid. The reddish violet or purple ring formed at the junction of two liquid, that is confirm of the presence of carbohydrate. Burfoet test, 2 ml of reagent, add 2 ml of the test solution mixed and kept boiling water bath for 1 minute, and red precipitate form, that indicate of the monosaccharides, right. Selivonov test, 3 ml of Selivonov reagent was added to 1 ml of the test sample, heat on a water bath for 1 minute, the formation of rose red color, that is the carbohydrate. Failing test is very famous for carbohydrate. Dissolve 2 mg of dry extract into the 1 ml of distilled water, add 1 ml of failing solution or reagent A plus B, right. Failing reagent, it comes under the failing reagent A, failing reagent B, so both you have to add, shocked and heated on into the water bath for 10 minutes, the brick red precipitate you will get, right. So coming to the glycoside, anthraquinone glycoside like senna, aloe vera, right. So hydroxyanthraquinone test, 1 ml of the extract, add few drop of 10% potassium hydroxide solution, formation of the red color is confirming. Test for protein, burette test, 2 ml of the test solution, add 5 drop of 1% copper sulfate solution, add 2 ml of 10% NaOH and mix thoroughly, formation of purple or violet color which confirm the presence of protein. Test for amino acids, that Mylon test again, add 5 drop of Mylon's reagent to 1 ml of the test solution, heat into the water bath for 10 minutes, cool, and added 1% of sodium nitrate solution, appearance of red color, confirm the test. Fats and fixed oils, 5 drop of sample was added, 1 drop of 1% copper sulfate solution, add few drop of 10% sodium hydroxide, the formation of the clear blue solution, confirm the test for the fat or fixed oil present in the drug. So these are the different reagents and chemicals are helping us to identifying the chemical constituents present